Hello my friends, I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas break so far. As it's coming up to the end of 2021, I thought it'd be interesting to provide an update of what I've managed to stack during my first year of this adventure. So I started stacking at the beginning of 2021 to try and combine a new hobby along with a form of savings, and obviously this led me to all this shiny stuff that you see in front of you. So my initial goal was to buy some metals every month, but the obvious situation meant that I wasn't able to commit as much funds as I wanted to. So I wanted to start out with silver, as it's cheaper than gold, and who doesn't have a fantasy of having a big chest of treasures? Silver seemed the obvious way to a visually pleasing stack. I'm self-employed, and it's been a rocky year, and I simply didn't want to put myself in a position financially where I'd have to sell all the metals again, as this is a long-term hold for me. So I picked up quite a bit in January and February, and then things died down for me whilst the obvious took over for everyone. Towards the end of the year, things improved financially, and I was in a safer position, which meant I could afford to splash out a bit more. I tried to create some initial variety in the stack by buying some bars, mainly coins, and a smidgen of gold. So let's go through what I managed to pick up. So at the start of the year, I bought these James Bond 1 ounce silver bars, which I really like actually. So they're from the Royal Mint, and the majority of the stuff I have here is actually from the Royal Mint, just purely because I'm from England, and as it's the start of my adventure, I wanted to take things safely. After getting those bars, I decided to pick up a 10-ounce bar and got the Una of the Lion, which I really like. It's a lovely bar, and it's the biggest bit of silver that I own so far. So 99.9 percentage on that. So yep, really pleased with that one. I then started looking into things like capital gains tax, and although I'm not a financial advisor, and this is completely not financial advice, I did learn that in the UK, coins are not subject to capital gains tax. So I started to pick up the Britannias. So I gave myself a little mini goal of getting 50 of these, which I managed to do. Probably didn't buy them the most cost efficient way, as I was buying them sporadically. And as you can see there, I've got another little mini goal of doing another tube of 2022 Britannias. So after that, I decided that I wanted to have a little bit of variety in the stack. So I started buying some Queen's Beasts, and I've got 4 of these. So the only ones I could find were the White Lion of Mortimer. So I've got 4 of them, which I really like. They're nice coins. They feel nice and heavy compared to the 1 ounce coins. The Royal Mint then decided to bring out Myths and Legends. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Robin Hood coins, which again are quite a nice design. I'm surprised that my camera is working so well actually, because this is actually my phone. No doubt you can tell, but yeah, so I quite like them. They're nice. And then I decided to move on to the Maid Marion ones, and I managed to pick up 4 of these Maid Marion coins, which again, I really like the design on these. And during the year, I also picked up, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I can't remember what they're called now. But yeah, they've got a dragon on it, which is cool, along with a knight, so you can't complain. So yeah, they're a nice little coin as well, which I managed to pick up. And then towards the end of the year, I managed to pick up my favourite one, which was the Queen's Beast Completer set. Again, that's a 2 ounce coin. Feels really nice, so I might try and pick up a few more of them next year as well, which is good. I like them. And then I moved on to gold. So the first thing I bought was a tiny little 10th ounce, and I spent 160 quid on this, and I spent 3 days thinking this is going to be amazing. It turned up in the post, and although it's a lovely coin, I don't think I quite appreciated how small they are. But yeah, it doesn't even fit in the thing properly, but yeah, nice little coin. So I then decided to move on to the quarter ounces, and I've got 4 of these. So these look a little bit more substantial, a bit more pleasing when they turn up in the post compared to the 10 ounce coins. So I managed to get 4 of these, which again I really, really like. And then towards the end of the year, as things picked up financially, I decided to bite the bullet and get myself a 1/2 ounce coin. So I've managed to get a gold 1/2 ounce Britannia as well, which I'm really, really pleased with. It looks a lot nicer than the 10 ounce, but obviously cost is a lot more prohibitive. So that's everything that I managed to pick up in 2021. So in terms of numbers, I managed to amass, I think it's 1.8 grams of gold. 1.6 grams of gold. Ounces, sorry. So yeah, you can tell I'm new. So 1.6 ounces of gold. And then in terms of silver, I think I managed to get 97 ounces. So yeah, really pleased with that one as well. That was really good. So for next year, I'm thinking of leaning towards gold more than silver, and I will explain why that is in the video. And I've also decided that I'm going to need a challenge, because I like challenges to try and help build the stack. And I've been following a couple of guys who have done what's called a 100-piece of gold challenge. Budgetary wise, I'm not going to be able to stretch to that, because what I'd like to do is get this challenge completed in 2022. So I'm going to do a slight variation on that. And to give you a little clue, it's going to involve this box here. But I'll talk about that more in the next video. I'm also going to put a link down below to the 2 stackers that I've seen that have done this 100 pieces of silver/gold challenge. And I think they both originated from another guy, but his videos don't seem to be online anymore. So I'll send you a link to the 2 that I have found. Other than that, that's about it really for the year. So there hasn't been that many videos because obviously with the obvious happening, I won't mention the name, but financially I didn't want to kind of be splurging money when I'm self-employed and no one really knew what was coming around the next corner. I think next year will probably have its own challenges as well with things like inflation. And in the UK, they're already talking about the fact that energy prices could double. So we're going to have to see how it goes. But I just thought it'd be nice just to show you guys what I've managed to achieve this year. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping safe and well. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.